Hey, you're watching NZOWN. Today we are joined by Luke, aka Disasteradio. Welcome
Hello.
to NZOWN, Luke.
Hi.
Now, Disasteradio, it sounds like an ominous warning. What is the name?
It was a Japanese plastic radio designed for bomb shelters. I got it out of a book named Made in Japan. Transistor radios of the 1950s. There's a big 2-page spread of this thing called Disasteradio. So that's where I sort of got the book out from the library when I was about 15. Yeah, it's an actual radio that's like a collector's item. It costs like $1,500, even this little plastic thing.
So it's no indication of how you actually sound on the radio?
No, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of, dramatic and sort of moderately technological sort of thing. Yeah.
Now, there will be plenty of people around New Zealand that don't know who you are, and especially a lot of people watching on Juice TV who don't know who you are. Recently, you've just released, what is it, your 6th album?
Yep,
is it?
the 6th album, Visions, on Aroha, which is my mate Blink. He does tours and it's done a magazine. He puts out DVDs and all kinds of stuff. Aroha.com, check him out. But yeah, no, it's the first kind of proper album. The last one was an actual CD as well, like a proper silver one. But I've done 4 CDRs and 1 cassette through Sting Magnetic in Wellington, and the rest of the CDRs have just been independent.
This will be the first time that most of New Zealand can actually get their hands on one of your albums.
Yeah, totally.
Right?
The rest of them were just kind of something I sold or gave away at shows. And the cassette we basically sold out on the night. We sold 100 cassettes. So we had a release party at Laser Force in Wellington.
Force.
Yeah, it was really, really, really fun, and it's really hot. But it was totally cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a freaky night though. But yeah, it was really good.
Now, it's a question that interviewers seem to love asking and interviewees hate to answer, but I have to ask it.
Yep.
How can you describe your sound?
The simplest way is kids' music for adults, made with synthesizers and toys and gadgets and stuff with a bit of an 80s sort of bent. I guess that's sort of how I'd describe it.
Kind of the synth pop kind of?
Yeah, sort of synthesizer pop with a bit more elements of weird stuff, hopefully, but yeah.
One thing I was going to ask you is, how is it that you actually managed to sound so much like you're from the future, yet so much like you're from the past?
Whoa, well, hopefully if that's what the impression you got, that's a good thing. I don't know. I mean, I've got that whole sort of futuristic sort of thing in the back of my mind. I'm thinking about retro versions of the future is definitely something that I've always been interested in. I don't know. I mean, I do use a lot of contemporary sort of digital gear and lots of computer stuff, but with a bit more of a classic sort of pop approach. I think is probably a combination of those two things.
So that whole sort of beyond 2000 kind of concept.
Yeah,
isn't
whoa,
it?
that's the secret working title of my new album. Whoa.
Oh, wavelength.
You're tapping into the brain internet. Yeah, I thought Beyond 2000 is really good in light of we're post 2000 kind of beyond today.
Yeah.
I thought that would be kind of nice for a new album title, but yeah, I don't know.